What's up, my beautiful friends? It is week 5, day 4 of my Body Lava experience with Elise, and I just finished the endurance workout. Guys, I was dizzy a couple times. I might have felt like I wanted to black out and had to regain my composure a little bit, but I felt so strong and so powerful during that workout. And I think part of the reason is I got a good 7 hours of sleep. I ate extremely well yesterday, dialed in on my nutrition plan. Instead of snacking at night, which I wanted to do, I had an additional Shakeology, helped curb my cravings, and I just felt good this morning. So I wanted to share that with you guys. I also wanted to share an experience that I had in my life where I remember specifically about 8 months into my journey after partnering with Bodi, I set some huge goals and ambitions. That huge goal was to make an additional $10,000 so I could bring my wife home from work. I talked about that yesterday on my video, and I was working so hard. Showing up at work every day, 5 a.m., leaving at 5 p.m., working 12-hour days. I'd come home, I'd pick up my 3 little girls, ages 5, 3, and 6 weeks old when I first started, from the babysitter. I would take care of them on my own while my wife worked night shift at the Hilton Garden Inn. And when I would get them to bed, I'd feed them, bathe them, burp them, change the diapers, put them in bed by 8:30, and then I would work on my business with these huge goals, ambitions, and a strong why. But about 8 months into my journey, I was exhausted. I was overwhelmed. I was lacking sleep, and I was just tired. And to be honest, I had got to a point where I was earning a few $100s a week with my business, and Bodi does not guarantee any level of success or income. It's dependent on your own effort, diligence, and skill. But I was exhausted, and I felt like, not like quitting. I've never had the desire to quit because I absolutely love what I get to do, helping people change their lives with these programs, just how it changed my life. But I was like, I don't have to spend 2 hours a day, 3 hours a day, every single night building this business, doing my business activity tracker every single day. I'm making enough. My wife could come home. I could kind of just do this as a hobby now. I could just pull off the gas a little bit, not quit, but just casually do it. Share my journey, post. If people come to me, cool, I'll help them. But I'm not gonna do all the business activity tracker activities every single day. That day, while I was exhausted, I was at work. I walked out to the back of the shop where I worked, out to the back chain link fence, pulled my hoodie over my head, and I was just absolutely destroyed, in tears, just overwhelmed. And when I got recomposed over my emotions, I walked back into my office. Was upstairs. I began to walk through the shop, and as I walked through the shop, I was intentionally walking through that shop so slowly. And I remember looking at all the highest paid welders that I looked up to as being incredible at their job and being there for so long. I looked at the head foreman, the head of sales. As I walked up through the offices, I looked at the head engineers, the head of the engineering department, the head of the sales department. And I realized in that moment, as I was walking through that shop and through my office, that I didn't want that life. They're incredible humans. They've done incredible, they have a great job. They get to provide for their families. But to be honest, as I looked at them, and then I looked at the people that inspired me to begin my journey as a partner with Bodi, I wanted that lifestyle. I wanted to be able to have an unlimited earning capacity. I wanted the ability to be more present with my wife and my kids. I wanted to be able to earn trips. I wanted to be able to be compensated for the amount of effort and work that I put in, and that I could be the one determining what that level was. I decided I wanted to grow and be surrounded by other people that were growing. I wanted to not be working Saturdays in my 40s, 50s, 60s. I wanted to not be working tons of overtime. I wanted to be able to go on a trip when I wanted to, be present when I wanted to. And that was the defining moment for me where I decided I'm going to push through this pain. I did not want to have regrets in my life. And that was one of the moments where I decided to shift to another level, and I needed to continue putting myself in an atmosphere of people that were growing and people that were inspiring me to grow and challenging me to grow. I joked about it on a post on social media, but every single day when you walk by someone saying, "How are you doing?" It was just a monotone living the dream. Or you'd walk by and say hi to someone else, "Hey, what's up?" Just another day in paradise. I didn't want that life. It was not for me. And so that was a defining moment when I decided I would push through and challenge myself to grow. So my question I want to pose to you is the ladder that you are climbing, is it on the wall of the destination that you want to get to? Is it in a place, is it directing you in a light towards a life that you want to live? Guys, I still have 25 years of working life left in me. I'll be 43 this month. Typical retirement age is after 65. So I have like 25 years of working life left in me. It is not too late for you. I built this business to a place where I could provide for my family in less than a year and a half with hard work, discipline, and consistency in growing myself and growing other people. It is not too late for you. So I want you to really decide after watching this video, what do you want your life to look like? Get clarity about that. Write it out. Write out a vision of what you want your life to look like in 5 years. And then let's come up with a plan and execute consistently and daily towards those goals.